Meeting called to order. Time is 17:07. Roll call.
Okay, Mr. Perez,
Present.
Mr. Larry. Judy.
Here.
Nicole.
Here.
Pedro.
Here.
Gary. Here. Anybody else here that needs to be?
Bill Knickerbocker. Present.
Oh, that's right. I didn't listen to this one. Okay, that was it. And we have Mr. Gill. Yes. And President Isle.
Okay.
And
Nancy Rogers,
and Nancy. Right.
just a visitor.
Rogers. Well, we can't consider.
Well, you've asked me to volunteer.
They go on,
Make
they
sure
go
that
on.
miss my.
Nancy Chair.
Marching orders.
Public safety. Public safety.
Gun testing.
Okay, any order of business, any additions, deletions, referrals? Any public comments? Nancy, nice for you to be here.
Thank you.
All right, old business,
Should we
Judy,
do,
pledge allegiance, yes. Stand for the flag, a moment of silence. You're covered. Pledge allegiance
To the flag.
of the United States.
To
the republic,
which is
One
nation,
nation.
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please take your seats. Judy.
Well, thank you, everybody, for coming on short notice and early time. Good news, 10 billboards are up as of right now, 2 more went up this afternoon, and our digital sign in front of the dealership is also up with ours, with our flyer, so that'll bring more runners and awareness to our story day.
Well, I can tell you with Black Friday sales, all the car dealerships were all swarmed.
Yeah, we did.
People would- We're seeing some signs for sure.
Miami Lake did publish our event, so that's up, it's digitally, and I think it's also in the calendar in print, so that's really exciting. Sponsorship dollars, we are at 39,750 plus 750 in donations. We had around 4 o'clock today or 3:30, we had 156 runners registered at $4,375 in runner registrations. Totaling with donations, sponsorships and runners, we're at $44,875.
Wow.
We're without runner, I mean, we still need the runners to kind of catch up with last year, but we did exceed our sponsorship dollars from last year already. So I just want to talk about posting a link. So we have the flyer, we have links and socials. If everybody would help keep posting and keep that active on your social channels, make it shareable so your friends and family can share it as well. The more impressions we get, the better, and that is all at no cost to the cause. On December 5th, we're gonna have the bag stuffing in my building at headquarters Toyota from 1 to 6. I would really ask for some help.
I will be there.
All right.
Where else I can get? Okay.
From 1 to 6, anytime in between, just, I guess if you could tell me, time at 3. Okay. Just to know how many people, because we're gonna staff it, it's gonna pull from my staff, and I will, but it'll be really helpful, so I don't have to pay.
Take my number.
Okay,
Right now, you said December 5th?
December 5th is the bag stuffing where we're gonna, put all the, sponsors.
And that's what you needed help with.
Yeah.
Okay, take my number.
Don't give it to her now, you're live on.
No, that's what I said.
Okay,
Take my number.
So like that day, I don't have anything right now, so whatever time is best
okay,
to come, like, let me know.
okay. Thank you. Okay, so, and package pickup is,
This was the back, something is that heckler store.
Mhm. and then we're gonna do package pickup the same place on December 8th. I have a massive conflict, our dealerships up in Orlando have their holiday parties, which I cannot miss that. So I have staff that will be helping and running that, but I would love if there could be a couple of, like, at least one or two people could split up the day. It's from 10 to 7, just to be there, just to help be a second set of eyes for the committee. If anybody can
What,
commit.
what exactly do you need us to do for package? What does that mean?
So, what's his name? Ruben should be there.
Yeah.
He's contractually.
Yeah,
obligated to be
Honor-
there.
honor-
He's there on the list of people, right?
Well, it's
The
online,
registration.
they have their phones, and I'll have a couple people there that were there last year doing it, so they'll know what's going on, some of my people,
Yeah, so it's the runners coming to grab their stuff.
they get their stuff.
Okay.
What are the hours again?
The hours of that are 10 to 7,
10 to 7 on Friday, the 8th.
yes.
That's
uh-oh.
I think it's just kind of just to be, just a safety net to have at least 1 or 2 people for our
Okay.
committee, be great, but my people know what to do, and Ruben will be there, it'll just be helpful. And then on race day, 12/9, we're gonna talk about, let's talk about timeline a little bit, so we know when we should come, and what's gonna happen and what time.
Sure, so we still have, in terms of exact details, so time, I'm still working on that, and I'll share it with you guys once it's ready. But the race does start at 8. There is packet pickup day of as well. But that's handled by
By
race time, yeah, so you don't have to worry about that. But just so you guys know, packet pickup that day is 6:30 AM to 7. I'm sure they probably extend until 7:30. And I do have student volunteers that want to make sure we're on the same page that are going to help as well for stuffing the
Yes,
bags the day
yeah.
of December 5th, okay. And then we'll also have volunteers, I believe we have about, we're trying to confirm 20 for December 9th. One of our government teachers is helping us with that. I did tell the students to be there at 6:30 AM. And yeah, I told them from 6:30 AM to 10:30 AM, and then I will ask that we also have a couple of veterans, committee volunteers as well. We don't need as much as we need, as many as students. I just need a handful because last year, we could have helped the additional help with setting up the tables and the tents and breaking them down. So I just want to get ahead of that now that we're meeting. If any of you are available and not running the race,
I'm not gonna run this year, so.
let us know.
I'll be there.
Perfect.
Hey, once you win, you're not in first place.
Gotta give other people a
Stop
chance.
when you're on top. You know, it's the lowest run of my life and I win first place. I'm like, okay.
So, I guess if you guys could be there at 6:30, those that are gonna help, that would be great. And it should be easy, just moving around some tables and tents so that we're ready to receive the sponsors.
Alright.
And we are asking sponsors to be set up at 7:30 because as you guys know, roads close at 8 AM. There is access in and out of parking lots until 8 AM. Between 8 AM and so when the race is over, which should be by 9, we should be completely done. Those parking lots are not accessible, so just keep that in mind. And that's the reason that we're asking sponsors to be there early, because if not, if they call me at 8 AM that they're trying to set up, that's not gonna happen.
So they can, the sponsored time is 6:30 to 7:30, done. at
No,
7:30.
they're able to be there, they're able to table, I think we've been telling them till 10:30, I just need them to be set up.
No, I mean the setup time. The
Oh, for
window.
them to set up, as long as they're set up by 7:30,
What
so
kind,
yeah.
what's the earliest they can come?
6:30,
Okay,
that's when we'll be there, yeah.
but done by 7:30.
Yeah. I would really ask them to be there between 7 and 7:30, because we're still getting, if we're gonna be there 6:30, I would say between 7 and
Okay,
7:30
okay.
to be safe.
For the marching band, I should probably have them get there by 7:30, right, so that they can offload the bus.
Yeah, and then their bus pulls up. You know where they.
I remember last time they pulled up, like. What's so bad with those streets,
I mean, it's okay,
they
they should have
like when you turn off the.
in the corner, right?
Yeah, like, yeah, when you're
Between
like
82nd
heading for the
and-
lake, that-
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
they,
as long as they arrive again before 8 AM, they're fine.
sometime 7:30.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
You want them as early as possible, and then, in terms of sponsors, I know we talked about dollars, but just so you guys know, we have Polar Beverages.
Oh, yeah,
confirmed.
there's
They
a
were here
bunch
for the
of like
parade.
things, yeah, we didn't even mention those.
Yeah. So we have Polar Beverages, so they'll have obviously a station. Bolay, Miami Lakes has confirmed that they will be giving, I guess, like small meals, I would call them, for the runners.
Nice.
So my thought was, to put tickets in the race packets. So that should be part of the bag stuffing.
Okay, you wanna get?
We have tickets, so
Okay.
I'll give them to you.
Okay.
So yeah, tickets in the bags, so like that, the runners can redeem it if they want their bowl. Bolay will be there. After the race getting out. And we also have Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A
which is
Day-
donating,
They're bringing fruit and they gave me
Yeah.
750 cards.
yeah.
For the
Nice.
free breakfast sandwich thing.
Are they gonna disguise the fruit in a nice little Chick-fil-A boxes that you think it's gonna actually be nuggets?
No, I
You'll
think-
put it up in-
It was a little cup
Little
last
cups,
time,
yeah, little cups, little
Yeah.
fruit cups. And also isn't us,
and then Acai Express as well, yeah.
I found that one, I'm like, all right, nuggets, what?
us like Express is also gonna bring
Yeah.
their
Their juices and smoothies, for after the run as well. So the runners will all have a little treat that they can have
Awesome.
afterwards. And I think that's it for the in-kinds.
And the cow is coming. And
Cow,
and my
the
pig-
Chick-fil-A cow?
It's just like cow and my pig mascot's coming.
And then we had talked about maybe doing kind of like a first aid station. I believe that's why Nancy's here. We were trying to get public safety involved.
First aid.
Very basic, obviously, nothing
I mean, we're
too
gonna. have
crazy, just
access.
like, you know, if they need a Band-Aid, healing
Hydrant.
pack, yeah, something like that.
We do have a 911, I mean, we have stations along the route, right?
There is
For
water
people.
station, and that is what some of the volunteers, the student volunteers will be put there as well with Ruben's
Staff.
team, yeah.
And if they see something, are they worried, they all have, I guess, cell phones, or they're told to call 911, or what's the process?
We have. It should, honestly, it should be fine because it will be fine, but also, it is just 3 miles, it's nothing too intensive. But we do have staff, like the race time staff will be at the water stations with the students. I'm sure they will make us aware of anything happens. I can, reconfirm with him, that's no
Well,
problem
make
at all.
sure that's the case, because, I mean, we got people of different age and
Yeah,
different
it's
physical
better to
strength
be-
and different stuff.
And you have an
And 3 miles
AED coming?
So we have a portable AED. My understanding is that that's not anything that like anybody has to be kind
No.
of trained on, because it walks you through it, and we have a portable one that we haven't put up at one of
We
the
have
parks
police,
yet.
correct, we have police.
Mhm, we do, we got a lot of police.
We have a lot of
Yeah,
police.
we have police.
All right, so,
They
okay,
they took stuff in the car.
yeah, and they typically will be, immediately be able to call them. They are 911, they'll be able to call them right back.
You're not using certs? We're not using certs?
No,
I mean,
Because
fire rescue is
Yeah.
less than,
oh, there's a
Yeah,
station right there.
Yeah.
Right there. It's within a mile.
I will say that we have requested one of, volunteer to come out. I haven't gotten a response yet. So if we're able to confirm him, that would be great, because it's a retired firefighter. If not, we'll just deal with our small first aid station. Again, that's for nothing major, obviously. And then, I'll just reconfirm that Ruben, that they keep an eye out on things.
I know the police officers will, I mean, they just make sure there were more sets of eyes is better.
So,
The chair recognizes Nancy Rogers.
Okay, Nancy Rogers is here today because, Isle had mentioned some things to me and I said, that I would check my calendar. Isle, that is the pig roast that I said I might have paid a ticket for. I don't care whether I have a ticket or not. This is my baby here. So, I just wanted you all to know that I am volunteering for that event. And, I am going to help you out with the bag pickup on Friday.
yeah,
And so for Saturday, I'm gonna give you all permission, you ready for the jokes, to tell me where to
that's
go?
me.
All right.
Thank
The
you. The one for Saturday, for
Saturday. Friday,
my
for headquarters.
yeah.
if there's any more I need to know, we can talk.
Okay.
Hang up your meeting, but for Saturday, now that I'm saying I will be there, like I said, tell me where to go, what to do. and you talked about, first aid people. Did we ever get straight answers out of my two firemen on the public safety committee? If they were gonna be there or not? That is George and Darwin.
No, I haven't had that conversation with them.
Okay, but I think they had it at our meeting when they.
I don't think we've talked about reindeer run just yet,
Well,
but that's fine. We'll meet with them tomorrow. We'll talk about it.
I'm meeting with them tomorrow
Yeah.
night,
So
and
we'll
I
talk
can
about it.
get confirmed answers.
Regardless, I'm not too concerned about it because again, we have students, so if anything, I'll put like a student or two there, worst case scenario.
Okay.
And we have police students.
Yeah.
and-
So, that's what I'm saying. If you don't have either of those two guys from my committee, I can help out there, but I'm not certified at anything.
Yeah, no, but we don't need anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I wanna be very clear about. We're not requiring anybody to be certified of anything. This is, the
Right.
AED is pretty, I guess.
Yeah.
It's all new, yeah, it's an automated thing.
It's similar.
And the other thing are just like Band-Aids, a cooling pack, like nothing
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I think.
If it's medical care, they need to go
When
elsewhere.
you asked me if I could volunteer, again with my memory, for Saturday, where would you prefer that?
That would be that would be
First
that.
aid.
Yeah, we're calling it a first aid station, so it would be that.
There's one of them, or
There's only gonna be one, yeah.
where is it?
Veterans Park.
Veterans Park. Okay, good.
You'll see tents, so one of those would be assigned for that station. And then if you could just arrive by 7:30, that would be great, because at 8 AM, those streets do close.
Okay. Very good. Got it.
And we'll have everything, obviously, the
Okay,
Band-Aids
thank
and
you
everything
for
there.
your time, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you very
you.
much.
Yes.
For the band, for the national anthem, what time do you want them to hit the national anthem, just to start building a timeline?
I think we're kind of go off of last year's.
Was it-
I will say, I'll pull it up now. I will say, I know last year we were kind enough to wait for everybody to arrive because people run.
Yeah,
Late
this
and
is rapidly, yeah.
I would suggest we don't do that, only because if we're saying 8 AM, then it's kind of unfair to people that are already early, but that's just my input, and also
No, I'm
because
fine
we're
with
closing
starting,
streets
I'm
at
fine with
8.
starting on time.
Yeah.
If you have notice of anything, I can start on
And
time.
I don't think their time starts till they cross the start line anyway, right?
Yeah, so-
Yeah, they have the little thing and that's,
So
Yeah.
that they still get to do their.
exactly,
their
they
time.
just won't do it like the
Yeah,
time that is officially
Right,
started.
so they can still be number one even though, because they started later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check in with you because I think that the issue, I know last year, one of the sponsors had forgotten to like register in advance and they were registering like 5 minutes before and then we like, waited on them because they were sponsors. We've tried sending reminders this year, so
Yeah, a lot of reminders are
at
going
this
out.
point,
Yeah.
I think we've done our best.
Yeah, well, I'll hit them again. I'm
Okay.
watching, now I've been staying inside the control
Yeah.
panel and seeing who's using them and stuff. So I'll go after the people I know too.
And then, I think that, I don't know if
Yeah,
Did we get
well,
all the GGs
Oh,
our
the
nonprofits?
nonprofit. Yeah. So we sent out invites to Gigi, they never got back to me, well, we do have confirmed, sorry.
Yeah, Larry, chair recognizes Larry Boyne.
Thank you. Will there be a water station?
Yes, there's more stations to go out and headquarters is also gonna be bringing, I think we had like 20 cases, whatever we did last year. we'll
Yeah, we
them
can
all
put those
in
at
place.
the same, the first
Yeah.
aid, and then we have water stations down the route, there's 2 stations. And we don't have to.
Do you have a large cooler? Because I have a large, it's about that wide.
No, in terms of the water stations that are down the route, like, they take care of it,
It's
it's
part of
just
our
room on
contract.
the- yeah,
No.
they take care of it, so we don't worry about that, I guess that's up to you guys if you guys wanna put it for the extra station.
Thank you for offering.
Yeah, thank you.
Chair recognizes Judy.
Okay, so, couple of things we have to vote on, and I wanted to just talk about, last year headquarters absorbed quite a few costs, and this year it's a lot, so I'm just seeing if the committee would consider this. So headquarters obviously is a $10,000 title sponsor, 20 cases of water, we paid $2,015 for those bags that we stuff, we did that last year. And then my staffing that I paid, the package pickup and bag stuffing and all that kind
Wow.
of stuff, so I'm asking this year if I can get the committee to vote to pay for the marching band. We have significantly reduced our budget. We're not having a stage and a sound and light and a lift and, and cover. And then the transportation. So the marching band is $1,500 and the transportation last year was 700. I haven't got an estimate yet. I'm waiting for the band, Mr. Guzman who is also a veteran. He's the one that has brought our foreign players to our events. So I'm wondering if we could bring that to a vote to put that in our budget as expenses.
These are expenses going to be paid out of proceeds, correct?
Yeah, 100%. And then we also have what's passed around the barricade pricing that we just need to vote that in as one of the expenses for the event.
So let's do one at a time.
Okay,
So is there a motion on the table for approval of the marching band expenses to include transportation?
Second,
Okay.
I make the motion.
Okay, Bill Nickelbacker makes the motion. Pedro makes the second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Thank you.
Is there a motion on the table to approve the expenses for the barricades?
Motion.
Second.
Judy makes the motion, seconded by Larry. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. So approved. All right. What else?
I think so. Did you get the timeline now?
Oh,
That's okay.
While you're doing that, did you reach out to the civil affairs group folks, because they're providing us 2 vehicles that are gonna be static display?
No, I have them, when I get the official timeline, if you want, I'll send them an email saying the no pending, but
Yeah.
I know that they're coming out with the vehicles that you connected us
Yes,
with.
and also I contacted some recruiters and they're coming. Army recruiter I know is coming, he wants to make sure, they're supposed to be contacting the Marine Corps, Navy and Air Force. And,
Can you let me know how many so we can account for the time?
yeah, I'm gonna try to get that detail. I'll give, Sergeant First Class a call.
It's the same ones that are bringing up the car, or no?
No.
Okay.
And, when I told them that a lot of the runners are hex coolers and stuff, they're I do it out here. They're like, and they can exercise, they can run, because most of the people they've been getting barely
The
walk.
body snatchers are coming.
Yeah,
That's a videotape the event.
typically fit teenagers, are like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have that one? Did you get this one?
So if you want, here's the schedule from last year, okay, we can edit for you. There was a warm up at 7:30. So this year, the warm up I know would be different, it's not CrossFit. At 7:45, we had the school marching band play the national anthem. And then it was, timeline was 8 a.m. race begins. And then we had done 8:30 a.m. The school marching band played a pep song and the Hive dancers performed as runners were finishing up. And then we had the mayor speak after that, so about 8:55.
Hey, can you repeat that please, the whole
Sure.
thing?
So the schedule last year was 7:30 a.m. was a warm up, 7:45 a.m. the school marching band played the national anthem, 8 a.m. the race starts, 8:30 the school marching band plays pep songs, and we had the Hive dancers come out as runners were finishing up. 8:45 a.m. the mayor spoke, or council members. 8:50 we had the Veterans Committee follow that, if you guys wanted to say a few words. And then the title sponsor said a few words, then we did awards at 9. And then we did a 9:15 a.m. mascot meet and greet. I don't know if that's gonna be a part of that, because we don't have all the mascots this year.
We've got 2.
I mean,
Put 'em at the
we'll
step-
build
put 'em
it
at the
into
step and
timeline,
repeat.
yeah.
What did you do with the mascots?
They just hung out the
They just hung out, so people wanted to take pictures.
We can put the cars, put those cool vehicles with the step and repeat and then the
Nearby,
mascots and
yeah.
have a little, area.
Maybe have the civil affairs group vehicles there.
Yeah.
People take pictures.
Yes.
And then
The
we're,
recruiters will probably not mind taking pictures of themselves.
and I'll share, and I'm sorry, 9:20 a.m. we had the reindeer dash. We're not doing that this year, so you don't have to worry about that.
Little
And
bits.
then we had the band face, so the last 2 parts are the only things that we're really gonna edit out. I saw your email with Hive. So I saw that they asked about the fund zone.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure did you tell them anything? I
I
haven't told them anything.
I don't know if I don't think I told them anything. I told if I work with you, but they just wanna go and help with it, so we can just be at it. Nobody's.
I
gonna
mean,
be
they
at
can
it.
be at it. Yeah, I mean, that's up to them. I guess, I didn't know what to say because the sponsor is gonna have like, it's gonna have another sponsor.
The brand-
I just wanted to know that.
The
They
branding's on
wanted to
it.
know.
They just
Okay.
wanna like be people there, like, I don't know. Yeah, it'll just be empty anyways. And I'm waiting on the petting zoo to see if we get them to come back again, because people like to go see that. We'll just not put
Okay.
them so far back again, like.
Yeah, so
You're back.
the only thing with that is that last year, they kind of took forever to give us the insurance and now we're like less than 2 weeks out, but they, I don't know if you remember that.
I gave you an insurance certificate from me,
You ended up doing.
and I'll do it
yes.
again if I have to.
Okay.
I'll get it to you. immediately.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
So let me plan the layout with that then.
Let's get it
Right.
closer, because we're not gonna be food.
Yeah,
heavy.
we're not. And
Yeah.
what I wanted to talk to you about the barricades, the idea of the barricades, I don't know if we have discussed it already, but was pretty much to corral the runners. So they're forced to kind of go through a certain tent, and that tent would be where they receive like the smoothies and the fruit cups.
Yes.
And it kind of leads into what would be like the winner's podium
Yeah.
area and the
The
set and
sponsor.
repeat,
Okay,
which is where we would have.
I would love if we could, that could also kind of corral them right by the recruiters.
yeah, the sponsorship,
Well,
it'll all dump into that.
It will,
area.
yeah, it opens up into that area.
Okay.
I mean, it won't force them to go next to it, but that's where it ends up.
To confirm, you said that the roads are gonna open up again at 9.
So they'll open up once we're done.
So
We're
maybe
anticipating
9:30
9 is fine because it's only 3 miles.
Yeah.
Really, we should be done by 9. I would say 9:15 leaves. I just like to put it out there because I want people to realize that if you're, if you're parking there, you're not gonna have access out.
Exactly.
Because the access points, go across the race course.
It's not on there, huh?
Yeah, it is. 8 AM, Veterans Park.
Yeah,
And
it's
this
there,
December.
right underneath the date.
Oh. Yeah, it took me a second to see it too.
And I wanted to mention that, I think some of you have maybe already heard, but there is construction being done in that area, and it happens to be exactly the course. However, it happens in phases. It doesn't happen all at once. We've been keeping an eye on it with our public works team, and for Saturday, December 9th, it's supposed to be like right by the Burger King area. So I don't know. Yeah,
Okay,
and it's not the entire length of it, it's really like a small area of it. Regardless, the only thing that will alter in terms of our course, we could still do the course, but they would go one way and then turn around and do the opposite way. It's gonna have to be done with one side of the street. I talked to Ruben and they confirmed that it is enough space.
okay.
It sucks in the sense of like the rest of the pathway, you have a lot more space and the race. the rest of the race. However, it is towards the end of the race, and towards the end, you're gonna have staggered runners and you're not gonna need people. You're not gonna need as much space, so we're totally fine. And the
Is the laundry
construction,
mode?
they do it periodically, like they are always on schedule. I don't know how it falls in accordance with this. But I'll ask.
Probably be nice if it's short, it's wet in the morning.
And, in terms of the course where the construction is, the construction team knows that if there's any like equipment or anything, that they're to keep it contained to one area so it doesn't affect the runners at all, so we should be fine.
And they're gonna be.
And Ruben
actively-
knows.
And they're gonna be actively working at 8 AM on a Saturday.
No,
Okay,
they're not.
it'll be-
Yeah, but that's why they're
Okay.
putting it away so
Okay.
that,
We make sure we post some of the volunteers or here that, all those equipment areas, make sure they folks don't get close to it.
well, we have, police is what closes off the roads, because we don't have barricades on the entire road. We contain the roads.
Now, I was talking
with
about the
police.
construction areas. You said there's some construction on
Right.
the path.
But they're students, so I don't know that I want to put students containing
Yeah, I mean,
I'll talk,
They can just say, move away or,
Yeah. I can, again, there's
Or-
signage. Well, that's
What
the
about
thing. I have to talk to Ruben because they're the ones that kind of close off the path in terms of like where you're running, and police assist with that, because we don't have barricades for that. It should be fine. Yeah, so I'll just double check with police.
Judy, do you need a building is gonna be that-
I think so, what
Well,
about
it'd
the,
be,
the media bill that's here, who got?
Yeah, so, we talked about.
Oh,
I don't know, we might have briefly mentioned and then we said we'll talk about it to see if you guys wanted to vote on it or not. Typically, we like to get video recaps of our bigger events. But again, it is obviously at an additional cost, so that's really up to you guys. That's a quote, if you guys would like to approve it, great, if not, that's fine. That is the videographer that did our culinary bike ride recap video this year, and that did our Veterans Day Parade recap.
we're gonna have our photos.
I've never seen any of this work.
Um,
Veterans Day. I think I.
Well, that-
I remember seeing them. Was he that gentleman that would do these crazy close-ups?
yes.
Okay, yeah. I remember seeing them. I just hadn't seen what it
I
came
mean,
out.
if it's beneficial to the event, I make a motion to
Not a big-
to approve this, $510
Yeah.
videotaping. thing.
Yeah.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Alright. You gonna video?
Second.
Oh, thank you.
Approving order.
Thank you.
What's on there? Just, I can search it.
All right.
We're not waste time.
I think it's fine. Did I answer your question about
The timer?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. I think we're gonna get a little tighter, but I think that's pretty close to what I just
Okay.
want to be able to tell the band guy wants to talk to me. and
Okay,
Make sure he knows what needs to happen. And he is going to be our, they will be our main source of entertainment. They'll take
Yeah.
some more stuff, but I love that ESPN stuff that they did. That was so fun with the people coming in.
and they're gonna be in the same area, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes,
Like in the parking lot.
yes.
Oh,
It doesn't look like that normally, I don't know why it looks like that.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Very much.
It's, it's good visual recap.
Very nice.
See sponsors, the people.
Oh, that's all.
but yeah, for the better one.
Did you put a line too?
No, that was the first event.
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
first event.
That's awesome. Good to do.
Awesome,
we
thank
just
you.
need to elevate.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. Agree.
Because that. Covered.
Anything further?
Nope.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Okay, so you have one. Okay, Chair recognizes Larry.
Didn't we need to vote on, what we want to do with last year's funds?
So that'll be a different time, different
No,
time.
we can't do that now.
Yeah, it's not the agenda. We don't got time for that. So,
I have a second on the motion to adjourn.
here,
Thank you. Thank you.
any adjourn. 7:40. Thank you, Judy.
Thank you.
Are these are for us to take?
Yes, take them and pass them out.
You know,
Here,
last-
so-
last year,